senior administration official says Russia military action still is a distinct possibility. President Biden held a high-stakes hour-long phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin Saturday, amid dire warnings from the United States for Americans to evacuate Ukraine over the fears of an imminent Russian invasion. Biden pressed for a de-escalation of the border tensions and warned of swift and severe costs on Russia should it invade Ukraine. But the call ended with little change, according to the White House. Biden reiterated the consequences to Putin should it invade Ukraine and offered ideas for diplomatic solutions. Still, it remains unclear whether Russia is interested in pursuing its goals diplomatically as opposed to through the use of force, the official said, adding Russian military action in Ukraine is still a distinct possibility. The secure call began at 11:04 a.m. from Camp David and ended at 12:06 p.m. according to the White House. The Russians proposed holding the call on Monday, but the Biden administration wanted an earlier call as U.S. officials say there are increasing signs that Russia may launch a military invasion into neighboring Ukraine. The White House says it's preparing for both scenarios of ongoing diplomatic talks and an invasion. Earlier Saturday, the State Department ordered non-emergency personnel at the embassy in Kyiv to evacuate, hours after White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan urged Americans to get out of the country. Putin also got an earful earlier Saturday from French President Emmanuel Macron, who met with him in Moscow earlier in the week to try to resolve the biggest security crisis between Russia and the West since the Cold War. A Kremlin summary of the call suggested that little progress was made toward cooling down the tensions, with the statement downplaying the border buildup as provocative speculations regarding the allegedly planned Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russia has massed well over 100,000 troops near the Ukraine border and has sent troops to exercises in neighboring Belarus, but denies that it intends to launch an offensive against Ukraine. President Biden was clear that, if Russia undertakes a further invasion of Ukraine, the United States, together with our allies and partners, will respond decisively and impose swift and severe costs on Russia, the White House said in a readout of the call. President Biden reiterated that a further Russian invasion of Ukraine would produce widespread human suffering and diminish Russia's standing. Biden's hour-long talk with Putin occurred after Secretary of State Antony Blinken held a phone call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Saturday. Blinken again pressed Russia to choose a diplomatic solution to the situation, but that Russia would face a resolute, massive, and united transatlantic response if it decides to invade Ukraine. Lavrov described the talk about Russian aggression as a Western propaganda campaign that pursues provocative goals. A senior State Department official said Saturday that active conflict between Russia and Ukraine is increasingly likely. Meanwhile, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky told that he has different information than the U.S. on the possibility of a Russian invasion. Zelensky has sought to downplay the imminence of a Russian invasion, saying that causing a panic doesn't help us.